It's a multifaceted city, but today, later on, 17:30 hours, London will decide if it's red or blue. Good morning and welcome to Sports Update. My name is Mike Messi-Kennel. Of course, the big one is the London Derby. And incidentally, they didn't know about this, but my co-hosts and my guests are in both colors, and those colors will decide, or what they wear will decide what will happen today. Teresi, of course, is in the house. Hello, Teresi.
Good morning, Mike.
Looking very nice. I love
Thank
the red
you.
dress.
Thank you.
So you can already tell what side she's on for today. And of course, I've got Hafiz Ogubanjo in the house. How you doing, man?
Blue prevail.
Red and blue. Now, but just before we get to that, let's take a look at some other stories. Nigeria's Minister of Sports Development, Senator John Owan Eno, has commended the Nigerian Basketball Federation for a successful Women's Basketball League Final 4 held in Lagos. The minister was present at the National Stadium in Lagos for the final match between MFM Basketball and Nigerian Customs, praised the tenacity and resilience displayed by the players, while adding that the tournament will further provide a strong pool of talents for the national teams. The MFM Women's Basketball Club defeated Nigeria Customs 64-60 to win the 2023 Women's Basketball League in a keenly contested final. Regina Donano of MFM won the Most Valuable Player award as well as the highest three-point conversion prize, while Iwuji Vivian won the highest rebound award. Now, the first ever Nigerian version of Mr. Universe Bodybuilding and Fitness Championship will hold in Lagos. Today is Saturday, the 21st of October. The event, put together by the Amateur Bodybuilding and Fitness Federation of Nigeria, will be hosted at the Muson Center with more than 30 bodybuilders from 5 nations competing for honors and the cash prizes. Participants will compete in different categories, including physique, classique, and bodybuilding. Organizers say the overall winner will be developed into a professional bodybuilder.
The foundation of sports is bodybuilding. So on that note, everybody needs to understand the importance of bodybuilding. In Nigeria here, quite a lot of youths find it very attractive activity, and because of that, using local improvised materials that is already yielding results, and quite a lot of them, there is a tendency for them to direct such things to develop to other unwholesome ventures, which is not acceptable. So these, among others, no doubt justify the fact or the establishment of the Amateur Bodybuilding Federation of Nigeria to monitor, control, and set up competitions that is really going to help these youths and redirect their learned skills and strength to something that is going to make them useful and reliable members of the society. In addition, they are going to attract over Nigeria after international events like what we have now, which is going to make them turn professional, because if you win this event, definitely you're going to have what we call the pro card, and the pro card attracts an American King card. So it's open for Nigerians.
Well, I have to ask Toyosi. I'll start with her on this one. Toyosi, do you like them fit, built, big, or otherwise?
I think, how would I put it now? I just don't want you looking like Johnny Bravo. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just want you to be fit,
but,
healthy. Yeah, of course, have those small abs. It's not compulsory.
It's not compulsory.
But I don't want the
you don't have to
belly.
be like this, the fitness.
No, it's too much.
It's too much. Well, but for competitive reasons, Hafiz, Nigeria, we are getting to the scene. We've not been doing so well, or we've not been solely exposed to tournaments talking about Mr. Universe, but the winner of this tournament will represent Nigeria at the level. What are our chances? Do you think Nigeria can do well when it comes to the fitness?
I have a lot of macho men in the country now. It's time for you to eat the gym too.
Those macho men in Yankee, they are not being so.
But we also have our gym materials too. So it's just about encouraging people to want to do it, because I think Nigerian, most men do it on a freestyle basis. They just have the strength. But now that it's a competition and you have the chance to represent the country, why not?
Okay, all right. Now let's move to our major talking point this week. It will be the London Derby. Arsenal will be up against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Will the bridge fall? What will happen? Will London be red or blue? Now today, we're going to have some form of a debate. The debaters will have 1 minute each to state their first point, and then they will have 30 seconds for a rebuttal. Toyosi, you're going up first.
Do you have a timekeeper?
I'm checking. Time. Yeah, you have 1 minute. You hear green or something like that. But yeah, Arsenal. What are Arsenal's chances? Do you think? What do you think will make Arsenal win today?
They have very, very good chances. Of course, when you look at from 2005 till now, of course, Chelsea have the better head-to-head. But when you look at overall, Arsenal have the most wins, 82 wins, 59 draws, and 66 wins for Chelsea. And of course, when you look at in form as well, Chelsea are just trying to get back to their form. They defeated Brighton, Fulham, I think, who else now? Burnley as well. But they've not been comprehensive wins that you expect them to be like, oh, they were dominant in that particular game. They're just getting into their rhythm. Of course, they still have their injury issues. I saw the list of latest injury problems. Now, a lot of them are coming from rehabilitation. And of course, they can be happy with the Reece James and news is back to training now on the grass. But for Arsenal, they are quite stable. And a stable team has the edge, of course, has the advantage as well. They are stable. They've been winning games. I think just one draw. And the win against City is a massive confidence boost that we can beat defending champions. Then who is Chelsea?
Okay, your time is up. All right, let's go, Hafiz. Stamford Bridge, of course, is not going to be blue at the end of the day. What do you think Chelsea will need to do to beat Arsenal?
Well, in games like this, usually form is out of the window. It's Chelsea, Arsenal. It's a derby. We should put that in first. And Chelsea might not be having it at the moment, but 3 wins in a row going into the international break is a massive boost for a team that no one has really, given them the chance to perform this season. They are not in the Champions League. They're not in Europe. Yep. So it's just like a game every week. But this is an Arsenal team that, like she said, they've been playing. They know each other since Mourinho came in. He stopped that Arsenal era of, I think, the unbeaten. After he came in after that unbeaten season, and since then it's been Chelsea, and this is like the most. I would like to put the most consistent team in the Premier League for 15 years, winning trophies back to back. So this is time for them to get back in. Arsenal's win over City might be a confidence boost, but Chelsea's 3 wins in a row this season, a win over Arsenal, and the season is on.
Incidentally, some Chelsea fans they've told to record label producers. We heard one song, all we need is Caicedo. But we'll get to that. Let's maybe take a look. Let's check out what is happening on the pulse of the people at the stands there. Marco Tabo is right there to get us to feel the pulse, the heartbeat of what the people are thinking about the match. That's talking about Chelsea Arsenal. Once we can get through, of course, Mark will be available. Mark, are you there? Oh, Mark. Okay, once.
They're almost coming now. Just hold on.
Okay, we'll get across to Mark as soon as we can. But yeah, now he spoke about Chelsea, about how over the past 15 years they've been the best team, and it looks like they're coming back and all of that. Yeah, but over the past 2, I think it was 3 matches. They've gotten back to back, right? They have won 3 matches straight. And two in the Prem, and one of the same. Are they back? They look like they are back, yeah. And they look like they might just give, like he said, form is out the window. It's a derby. So form really doesn't matter in this particular situation.
Form is always out of the window. But the team's aura, mood, the dressing room, all of these things play a particular part too as well. And then you mentioned Chelsea have been on the bounce. Remember the teams I just mentioned? I just mentioned Luton Town. I mentioned Fulham. I mentioned Brighton and Hove Albion. These are not teams that, on a normal day, Chelsea should be worried about. You're supposed to, I'm going into this game, and of course, this is maximum 3 points that I'm getting. So if we're mentioning those teams now, compared to the number of teams Arsenal have played, the teams Arsenal has actually played, they played City, they've been in the Champions League as well, they played good games.
They played Tottenham also.
They played Tottenham. I feel they are much, much better going into this game. They look more refreshed. They know what they want to do. Okay. In terms of tactics and everything and implementation, it's there for Arsenal.
All right.